All right, have and have not fans. I'm going to try to name this video something that I haven't already named a video in referencing the lion tattoo. But yeah, I'm going to be that guy. I think it is safe to say that Derrick is indeed the man with the lion tattoo. And next week, based off the synopsis saying that a tattoo says 1,000 words, we will finally see the man with the lion tattoo being Derrick. Yes, I've done a bunch of videos saying confirmed and people were pissed off, but let me put it this way. When it's revealed next week, oh, I'm going to drink that tea. No, actually, I hate tea. I'm going to pop some bottles because I was right. But the thing is, the fact that I've been preaching on this subject for so long, I don't even know if I'm excited anymore. I'm going to be more like finally, as opposed to, oh my God, it's him. I don't know. I'll just have to wait until it depends on the reveal dictates my reaction. Because I can predict an episode line for line, but if the episode does a great job with delivering said lines or theories I had, I will literally jump out of my seat because, oh my God, this is awesome. As opposed to, well, I knew it. So yeah, the reveal is going to be it. But if you look at the preview for next week, you know, we had Derrick crying in the kitchen. Hanna goes to console him. Then it looks like they're in her bedroom. I could be wrong about that. But in any case, it looks like Hanna's kind of backing away, a bit frightened by Derrick. So I'm thinking that the tattoo does show up. And I mean, the reason that Derrick's crying in the kitchen, if I were to make an assumption, he could, I mean, the kitchen doesn't seem to be that far away from the living room. So I would not be surprised if he heard everything that went down between Candace and Hanna in the kitchen, you know, while he was in the kitchen. And that's why he's sad, because she's sad. Because remember, when she talked about being raped and was crying, next thing you know, he's crying more than she was. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Derrick's going to go, God, touch my soul with that, Hanna. I'm so happy for you and Carden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't know. Because the thing about it is, and I even mentioned this in the episode review, I think what would have helped that scene more, or at least the build up to the lion tattoo, because Benny's in the trailer like, you know, I don't like this dude. But then Hannah's like, well, you don't have to. And yeah, that's what he said. I really don't like this dude. And Hannah's like, well, you don't have to. So, you know, Benny probably just goes up to his room and whatnot, licks his wounds from being defeated once again. But I don't like that setup, because then if it's revealed that Derrick does have the tattoo and it's the guy that raped Hanna and Hannah's freaking out, then Benny's like, I told you I didn't like him. I don't really like that, because all Benny's been is an asshole this entire time. What I really think should have happened in the last scene of the episode last night is when Benny finally convinced Hanna to listen to what Candace had to say. I think it would have been better if, let's say, Benny left and went into the kitchen for whatever reason to maybe help with the dishes or whatever the case may be, or maybe he's passing through the kitchen to get to his room. I know he doesn't have to pass to the kitchen because the stairs are right next to the front door, but I think what would have really helped would have been him and Derrick having a brief scene together, and it's like Derrick just finally saying, okay, look, why don't you like me? I mean, they kind of had a scene like that before, after Derrick reassured Benny that he would do what he could to look into the guy that came over to Hanna's house and make sure that guy doesn't do anything like that again. And Benny kind of, you know, had a brief moment of peace with Derrick, but we never had any follow-up on that. He's always been an asshole ever since that moment. I think Derrick should have asked what's wrong. Is like, why don't you like me? Or why don't you, you know, what's going on here? And Benny's like, you know, well, I just got a bad feeling about you or something like that. I think a moment like that would add more weight to what's allegedly going to happen next week if we do see the tattoo. That's just my opinion on that. So if Derrick is revealed to be the father, I'm going to be honest here. I don't think that it wouldn't be revealed that he is the father, due to the fact that you can't have a heartstring pulling cliffhanger like we did last night without it all crumbling apart the next week. Because it's kind of like just as Hanna is getting her family in line and getting, not in line, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put it that way. Just as it seemed like Candace and Hanna are getting their family back together, things kind of get broken apart again, you know, but Derrick's going to be coming into the picture and it's like, oh my God, I'm the father. Oh, what? What? It's kind of like Speed Racer when they're going, hoo, ha, hoo, ah, like that. But hopefully Benny doesn't bust through the door, but this is probably one time Hanna would want him to. I think that when it comes down to it, that Derrick is the guy. I mean, if this is the season finale, and yes, technically speaking, it is the season 5 finale based off IMDb, I think that Derrick is the guy. And I'm not going to sit up here and go, I knew it, I knew it. At least not now. I'm not in the mood. I'm tired. But I know I keep saying this, but I need to get that playlist called The Lion Tattoo together, and then I'll probably promote that on the channel. That way everybody can go through all my theories. So when it does get revealed next week, I'll just drink up the haterade everybody's been spilling on the floor. But if I'm wrong, then egg on my face. More like 4 cartons of eggs on my face for calling it that way. But with that being said, if it is revealed that Derrick is the father with the tattoo, what do you think this means for the future of him and Hanna? What do you think will happen when Candace gets the news about this? There's just so much to really look into with this, and I don't really have anything to say that I haven't said before. I'm sorry. But subscribe to the channel. That way, when I make videos on this show, you'll get notifications. And just because the haves and the have-nots goes off next week doesn't mean the videos are going to stop coming. If Loving You Is Wrong's back on the air next week, meaning I get to talk about that. And of course, if there's any other haves and have-not news in the meantime, I will do videos on that. Any Tyler Perry news in regards to, his Viacom deal, I'll be covering that. So remember, just because the haves is gone next week doesn't mean the channel's gone. I'm a full-time YouTuber. I got to make videos for a living. So you can help by supporting me by, just subscribing to the channel, watching this video, sharing it around. The higher the numbers, the more money I make, meaning that I can pay my bills. I actually put up a new button on the channel banner, where you have the pictures of the ladies like Hanna, Candace, Veronica, and Catherine. There's a little link that says donate to the channel. You can click on that. And that way, you can send money via PayPal. I do appreciate any donations. It's not a requirement, but it is a nice gesture. It would be cool. Also, if you don't find that, you can go to the description below. I put a link, one of many links that says donate to the channel via PayPal. You can click on that. You could donate that way too. Once again, if you feel moved to donate, that would be awesome. Me and the roommate just renewed our lease for another year, so I am definitely looking to invest in a new computer chair. That way it doesn't make a lot of squeaky noise when I'm doing videos. But aside from that, thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts. Damn, if Derrick is the guy with the tattoo and Hanna doesn't trust him, I think that means Charles really isn't who he says he is. And hell, even Madison says he gets a bad vibe from Justin, which he's most likely right about. You can't trust anybody on this show. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.